you have a power tool that kind of scares you. Oh, put your hand down. I can't see you. I am a girl that loves scary power tools. But yesterday, this one scared the shit out of me. This is a Delta Shopmaster drill press, and my husband bought it for himself when I was still pregnant with our first child. That child is now 13 years old, and that dog has since passed away. Although this makes a very nice background for my videos, I haven't really used it all that much. A drill press just isn't something that your average Jane or Joe is going to use on a regular basis. But then this weekend I got a little bored and had a brain fart about a project I wanted to do using some scrap wood that I had laying around in my workshop, and I figured I'd give it a try. This piece right here is called the chuck. It's where the drill bit goes. Yesterday I was drilling along quite happily. All of a sudden, right in the middle of drilling, this thing starts to slip off. It flew off, hit the wall, and in the process, hit me in the hand. And of course, when that happened was the one time I wasn't actually filming. At the time, I was using this 1/2-inch spade bit. So imagine this falling off and going flying across the room. Needless to say, I was really glad that this didn't hit anything more vital. I've been injured a few times and usually I take it pretty well, but this time I spent about a half an hour on the couch hyperventilating. Once I finally calmed down, I did two things. I looked up the operator's manual online for this because we don't still have that laying around. I also posted about it on my Facebook page to see if anybody had any suggestions on why that happened or how I can prevent it from happening in the future. When you look at this receptacle very, very closely, you can see that it's ever so slightly tapered. Now, according to the instruction manual, the way to install the chuck is to make sure that there's no oil or grease or little flecks of metal or burrs or wood or anything like that on the receptacle. You also want to clean out probably the inside of the chuck a little bit, make sure that's nice and clean. And then you literally do this. And that's supposed to hold it on in place while you're drilling.
Nuh-uh.
And then the way you take it off is you do this. Kind of whack it around a little bit there, and it comes off. It seems like it should have some sort of a safety catch or a cotter pin or something in there to hold it in place. But no, it's just supposed to slide on there and stay. In order to make this a little bit more safe, a few people on my Facebook page suggested taking this and heating it up a little bit first. Then install it as instructed, and then cool it off with a little bit of ice, and hopefully that slight expansion of the metal with the heat will help it kind of grip on once it cools down. And I guess the reason why they even make that removable is to make it a little easier to change the bits out, but I don't know, it's a little scary to me.
All right, seems to be on there good.
All right, I'm going in. I survived! All right, I survived it. If something bad happens with a power tool, learn from it, read the instructions, ask a few people how you can make it a little safer for yourself, but don't let it beat you. See you next time on Chick Fix. I have never been so glad to have remembered my safety goggles in all my life. Went out and bought these today to help prevent further injury. Oh, the jokes. Wouldn't want to get stuck in there.